Jack Abramoff may be the most notorious and crooked lobbyist of our time. Abramoff would provide freebies and gifts, looking for favors for his clients in return. He'd lavish certain congressmen and senators with access to private jets and junkets to the world's great golf destinations like St. Andrews in Scotland, free meals at his own upscale Washington restaurant, and access to the best tickets to all the area's sporting events, including 2 skyboxes at Washington Redskins games.
I spent over $1 million a year on tickets to sporting events and concerts and whatnot at all the venues.
$1 million?
Yeah, yeah.
For the best seats?
The best seats. I had 2 people on my staff whose virtual full-time job was booking tickets. We were Ticketmaster for these guys. And
the congressman or senator could take his favorite people from his district to the game?
Congressman or senator could take 24 of his favorite people from their district.
Was all that legal?
We would certainly try to make the activity legal, if we could. At times we didn't care.
But the best way to get a congressional office to do his bidding, he says, was to offer a staffer a job that could triple his salary.
When we would become friendly with an office and they were important to us, and the chief of staff was a competent person, I would say, or my staff would say to him or her at some point, you know, when you're done working on the Hill, we'd very much like you to consider coming to work for us. Now, the moment I said that to them, or any of our staff said that to them, that was it. We owned them. And what does that mean? Every request from our office, every request of our clients, everything that we want, they're going to do. And not only that, they're going to think of things we can't think of to do.
Jack Abramoff could sweet-talk a dog off a meat truck. That's how persuasive he was.
Neil Volz was one of the staffers Abramoff was talking about. He was chief of staff to Congressman Bob Ney, who as chairman of the House Administration Committee had considerable power to dispense favors. Abramoff targeted Volz and offered him a job. You're the chief of staff of a powerful congressman, and Jack owns you, and you haven't even left working for the congressman.
Well, I have a distinct memory of, negotiating with Jack at a hockey game. So we're, just a few rows back. The crowd's going crazy, and Jack and I are having a business conversation, and, I'm wrestling with how much I think I should get paid, and then 5 minutes later, he's asking me questions about some clients of his.
When you look back, was that the corrupting moment?
I think we were guilty of engaging in a corrupt relationship, so there were several corrupting moments. There isn't just one moment. There were many.
At the end of the day, most of the people that I encountered who worked on Capitol Hill wanted to come work on K Street, wanted to be lobbyists.
You're telling me this, the genius of figuring out you could own the office by offering a job to the chief of staff, say, I'm having 2 reactions. One is brilliant, and the other is I'm sick to my stomach.
Right, evil. Yeah, terrible.
Because it's
Shameful.
hurting our country.
Absolutely, it's the worst thing that could happen. All parts of the system. I was mad at me.
I'm not kidding.
I was mad at me. Leslie, look, I did things and I was involved in the system I should not have been in. I'm ashamed of the fact I was there. The very reason why now I'm speaking about it and now I'm trying to do something in recompense is the fact that I thought it was wrong of me to do it. Well, it's actually worse than that. You can't take a congressman to lunch for $25 and buy him a hamburger or a steak or something like that, but you can take him to a fundraising lunch and not only buy him that steak, but give him $25,000 extra and call it a fundraiser and have all the same access and all the same interaction with that congressman. So the people who make the reforms are the people in the system.
Could you do the same thing today? I'm asking whether you think the system's been cleaned up.
No, the system hasn't been cleaned up at all.
At all.
There's an arrogance on the part of lobbyists, and certainly there was on the part of me and my team, that no matter what they come up with, we're smarter than they are, and we'll overcome it. We'll just find another way through. That's all.